Okay, this is removal and repair of a Mustang II Bumper. So, on a Mustang II, this came off of a 1976 Mach 1. This is a black bumper, and this is a rubber bumper. So if you see, this is the outside skirt of the bumper. Very, very common. This one actually doesn't have too many issues with it. It does have this like awesome pitting and stuff, so I'm going to be using a body filler that is a plastic adhesive body filler. Even though this is rubber, I'm going to make sure that I buy the right stuff that adheres to rubber. Now, some of you have, hold on real quick, I'll turn this thing around. Some of you do have the great big bumper knots that go here. They're bumper pieces that line up right here. They stick out about 3 or 4 inches. I took those out. There's really only one bolt that I found that holds it in. The other bolt is just a setting pin. This is actually a bolt in place, and you can reach that from the inside. I'll show you. So this is the bumper. And I did a quick sand with a really rough sander because I have some raising right here from that piece that was on it. I want to make this as flush as I can before I put the filler in. This was an aluminum trim piece that will be going back on the bumper. These rivets here are pretty well shot. These hold in the aluminum trim or help, and I'm going to take these off because there's plastic ones that work a little bit better. I think what I'm going to do is just drill through this piece and pop it out. But I only have 2 of those on either side. So as far as rust protection for this bumper, what I did was I used Permatex rust treatment. So I love this stuff because it's a liquid. You can brush it on. I used a paintbrush. And you can also pour it into cavities and roll it around. So that's exactly what I did. And it's probably not completely rust treated. More than likely there's areas missed inside because this piece right here, this is a box. So what I did was I poured it on the inside here, poured it on the inside, poured it on the inside, and then stood the bumper up and kind of just rolled the bumper around. Hopefully it hit 90% of the areas inside. As you can see though, there are some areas inside here that have been missed. I've got a spray can with this stuff too, so I'll be hitting it with this stuff as well with a spray can for any areas that I missed inside that I can't quite reach with walking it and rolling it around. So for your bumper brackets, to remove a bumper on a Mustang II, there are 2 bolts here. This is a bracket. So you want to, when you remove those bolts and you get this bumper out, you want to put these bolts back or put back bolts that will hold this bracket into place. All it is a tiny little bracket that's threaded, and that holds your bumper securely into your frame. Here's the other side. I'll put these on so that the brackets aren't falling out. So you can put this bracket back. The easiest way to do that is fish it through this hole. I know you would think, oh, why not fish it through the bottom? Well, on the side. If you fish it through the side here, there is a bolt somewhere here that kind of, it gets hooked on and you can't get it quite into place. This bracket is held on by 2 L-shaped pieces that go down and over, and the bracket slides in this way. So if you slide it out, it slides out this way, and then it'll fall into the bumper and then fall out. So you definitely don't want to lose these brackets. So put some nuts in there to hold that bracket up into place. I took them out, treated them, put them back, put the nuts in so that they won't have any more issues. So I also have another common issue that I'm running into that is a separation of this rubber from the metal here. And so here you can see there's more separation right here. So this will start drooping pretty low if I don't put some kind of adhesive in it and squish it back into place. So this is my idea. I don't know if it's going to work. Put a board here. Put a board here on the bottom. And I've got this great big thing right here. And I'm going to cinch that up. And I'm going to use one of the best industrial construction adhesives that I've used thus far on my home. This stuff right here. I will let you know how it goes if that holds. But hopefully that will cinch this area back up onto the metal. And of course the metal's been treated with the metal treatments, and that way it won't cause an issue. It won't, you know, just grab onto rust and then peel right back off. I did grind this bumper down before I did the treatment, so definitely do that. Once everything is said and done, a rust barrier is going to be painted on it. So I will make a second video showing you whether or not the adhesive stuck. If it doesn't, we'll try Loctite. If that doesn't work, we'll go to a different brand. So for right now, we're sorting through the brands. I just happen to have some of this stuff left over from a job at the house. So wish me luck. This is repair of a Mustang II Bumper.